we have today a quite interesting topic, quite interesting conversation and a meditation to go into. Healing the heart from the pain. This topic is a big, vast, kind of ongoing practice, I guess, for all of us throughout the whole experience of life. It's not something that we do instantly or through one meditation or one session. Having said that, it is very, very important to be able to mindfully attend to our hearts, mindfully choose to do meditation instead of choosing to do anything else. So in that light, I'm very grateful to have you here on this live today. And a very short intro about me. My name is Vlada de Sousa, and I am spiritual guide, clairvoyant, energy reader, energy healer, and I'm very, very, very conscious about the importance of the topic of love in our lives. And most of the time in all my work, I really love to focus on our heart centers. For a very simple reason, in our heart centers is kind of the key to our human experience. And we can know more, we can have a lot, but the truth is, depending on how your heart is today, your life is today. So maybe if any one of you would like to share here in the chat, how is your heart today? How is your life today? How is it going for you? Because it's really deeply, deeply, deeply showing us what the quality of our life is. Are we in our hearts? Are we not in our hearts? Are we happy in our hearts? Are we feeling hurt in our hearts? And when we have pain in the heart, that usually kind of, creates a certain energy throughout our days. We may wake up and feel it. We may go to bed and feel that ache. One of the strategies to not feel sometimes emotional or heartache is to be workaholics, is to really, really do many things and sometimes not take time to sit and actually go into that pain. So today, I will very gently invite you to approach any energy that is in your heart that might be triggering. Any energy in your heart that you have been trying to avoid. Any energy in your heart that you have been trying to numb or resist or fix or change or not feel. And in all of the work, step-by-step process, if I work with people on one-to-one, usually sessions or mentorships, we always start with a very, very, very significant part, and that acceptance. We cannot go into healing without really accepting what already happened, accepting the amount of stress, amount of ache or heartbreak or pain that is already there. And it can be small things. It can be, recently one student shared with me, she wanted to buy a bubble tea for everyone in the office. But then when she came, she found out that another colleague already did that. And that was heartbreaking for her, right? So that's a very funny and small and simple example of how our genuine hearts can be broken on a daily basis. And she said it actually left her feeling unsettled throughout a few days. So let's not underestimate how heartache or heart pain can influence us. It has actually a big influence in our lives. So we will start with gentle attending. We will go into meditation practice and we will start with gentle attending to where do you feel? Is there any ache? Is there any pain? Is there any tightness, any knots that you can feel, sense, see in your heart chakra or your heart center or your heart area? that today you would like to actually say hello to. You would like to actually bring them into a little bit more like visibility, or start seeing them a bit better. Because before healing, you need to see something. It just cannot get out, right? Sometimes we can feel like, oh, I wish it just be gone. I really can't stand this anymore. And in a way, that's our resistance that is holding us back from really attending to the heart and really saying, hi, hello, pain. I see you, I feel you, I want to attend to you. I want to take care of you today. And I'm coming here not to kill you, pain. And I'm coming here not to squeeze you or to destroy you. I'm coming here to give you love and acceptance, because you are allowed to be here. And really, the truth be told, every pain is just waiting for the moment when someone will come in and give it some love. The pain in our hearts, our wounds, our hurts, our aches can be healed only through our own love towards those places. Please take a moment to find your comfortable sitting posture. Let yourself remove distractions, mute your phones, notifications, close the doors. If you feel like, put the headphones on your ears so that you can feel very immersed in the session. And when you're ready, I invite you to bring your eyes to close. And as you're gently breathing, start slowly arriving into the meditative consciousness. Start slowly arriving into the consciousness of you attending to you. You are arriving here to heal, to feel, to take care of yourself, of your heart, of your soul. Please take 3 long, deep breaths, and with each exhalation, let yourself let go and release any energy that is of the mundane. To-do list, shopping list, conversations. Breathe it out, let it go. So that you can fully let yourself settle, ground in this moment, in your own presence, in your own beautiful presence. Notice how it makes you feel when you really arrive. You're really here, and all of your system, all of your body knows this. You're really arriving. And as we will start exploring, is there any pain somewhere stuck or somewhere left or somewhere hidden within our vulnerable and soft human heart? I invite you to take it neutrally. I invite you not to go into the story, not to attach it to any person. I invite you just to look at your own experience. I invite you to just look at your own feelings, sensations, emotions, energies, as we'll be healing them with love. Take another few breaths and give up and let go any notion of resisting what wants to be felt. Give up any notion of avoiding what wants to be seen. As you breathe, let go of any judgment, any hardening towards yourself. And breathe. And let this be this neutral space where you are arriving just with the best intentions. You're arriving neutrally to see what is ready to be healed, what is ready to be let go. Now, dear ones, please take one of your palms and place it on the top of your heart center, on the top of your chest, on the top of your heart. Keep your eyes closed. And start looking into this energy of your heart center. You can even imagine it as X-ray picture. X-ray picture of your lungs, X-ray picture of your heart, and all of the area of the shoulders, neck, chest, maybe even a little bit down into the abdomen. Like have it like a black and white X-ray picture. And let yourself see on this X-ray picture, is there any nodes or maybe like tennis balls, small tennis balls that would symbolize pain? Or is there any grains that would symbolize pain? Anything that you see, yes, it's stuck here, this pain is here. As you're breathing, just let yourself see this X-ray picture and identify where you still see maybe a pain that you experienced as a child, or a pain that you experienced from a recent relationship, or pain that you're still in process of healing. Just take a look how it manifests, how you see that image. How big are those balls or nodes? Are there like big tennis balls, small tennis balls, or grain size? Let yourself witness, how does it look for you? And then choose one. Choose one that is really, really calling your attention. Choose one that is saying, yes, today I really want you to be with me. Today I really want you to take care of me. And allow your hand and your palm just move into that exact direction, that exact place where you feel that knot or tightening. Or maybe in your X-ray picture it looks like a stain. However you see that, just bring your hand there. And hold your hand, just letting that pain know that it's not alone anymore. That you have arrived to take care of it. That you have arrived to be with it. That's the moment. Let that pain know it is okay. You can let this pain now be free to show you how really it feels, how much it still aches. And the more you will let it show you, the more you will let it be as it is, in its absolute fullest expression, the more you will be able to release today. Hold this pain. Breathe with it. Say hello to it. And say, to this point of pain, I allow you to be here. I allow you to be here. I accept you. You're here because that's how I am. That's how the heart is. That's how it works. So you are allowed. You make sense. And breathe and start noticing how the sensation in your chest might be kind of shifting a little bit. Let it know I'm here and it's okay. And if this pain starts to give you a sense of feeling like it wants to have some tears coming down your eyes, let it. Let it really, really show itself, express itself through emotion, maybe through some tears, maybe through some deep yawning, maybe through several deep sighs. Hold it, breathe with it, let it be here. And this is the moment where you've fully given up resisting it, when you've fully given up trying to numb it, trying to deny it or condemn it. Start simply breathing with that. Breathing into your nose. Let go, exhale out through your mouth. So you're allowing yourself even to breathe out with some sound, like making a sound to it. Let it go with a or maybe it's just few silent tears that will fall down your face. Just be here a few more moments. Let it know you have arrived to give it all the love that it deserves. That you have arrived to give all your focus, your attention, your care, your support. Be with it. Breathe with it. And please let it know it is okay. So as we're sitting here, we're just creating a moment, a space, an opportunity for this specific heartache or pain to have permission to decharge. And if the pain in the heart, emotional hurt, emotional ache, that can manifest through tightening or actual pain, or feeling that you cannot breathe, just heavy weight on your chest. If what you experience now, what you experience in this moment is 100% of this pain, take a moment to feel for yourself how much you are ready to let go today. How much out of 100% you feel it is possible to let go today. Maybe it's 1%. Maybe it's 7, 20, 90%. Find how many percent it is okay for you to be free from this pain today. How many percent it is okay? How many percent are you comfortable with? And as you have that number, as you hold that place, now give yourself that permission with each breath, with each exhalation, to really release it until you will feel you reach that amount of percentage, that number. So let's begin by actually focusing on slowly and gently, breath by breath, liberating our hearts as much as they're ready today to be liberated. So as you're breathing, you can visualize right in front of that space, in front of your chest where you experience that heartache, like a magnet. You can see just a huge and very, very powerful magnet that will be working as cleansing element that will be able to pull out that energy of this particular pain. Not a general one, but this particular one. Will be able to pull it out into that magnet so you can just feel a little bit less. Take a deep breath. Exhaling out through your mouth. Breathing into the nose. With each exhale, let some of the pain, no matter how you see it, maybe as dark green color, dark green energy coming out of your system, coming out of your heart chakra, and going into that magnet in front of you. Let the magnet pull it out, and you can actually witness, sense, see, feel the color of that energy coming out and going into that magnet in front. Let the magnet pull out exactly the amount you're ready to release today. Maybe you can see that you thought it would be 20, but actually you can let go only 5. Or you thought it will be 5, but you can go 50%. Breathe. And let that energy go into the magnet with each conscious exhalation. Breathing into the nose. Exhaling and letting the magnet pull out. Pull out any negative feeling, negative sensation, hurt, ache, pain, disappointment, anger, frustration, heartbreak, betrayal, grief, sadness, loneliness. Whatever that pain is. Let go and release, let go and release, let go and release. Let's be here for a few more moments, just letting you really let go and release. Let's not rush into letting go. Let's be here and give ourselves space to let go. Breath by breath, moment by moment. Sometimes we might feel resistance to let our pain go, even small piece of it, simply because it might feel like by letting go the pain you are canceling and denying the experience or what have happened to you. So please go ahead and reaffirm now to yourself, to your sense of self, to your ego or to your identity, that kind of maybe somewhere wants to keep that pain still there, to be attached to any pain or any feeling or energy. Let it know that today it can choose, you can choose to be a little bit more free than yesterday. And simply this choice is a choice of your conscious decision, how you want to live this life. Do you want to live it by collecting, holding, and nurturing pain? Or by consciously going through each heartbreak or each experience when your heart for some reason cracks open or bleeds or is scarred or wounded, and you will take time to acknowledge it, validate the pain, and then piece by piece, beat by beat, send it out and free yourself from it. May it be today your conscious choice and conscious decision to come into agreement with your ego, that your higher self, your supreme self, chooses to live with a free and open heart. That your higher self chooses today to live in as much joy as it can actually process. And complete this process of letting go. And let this magnet just go out into the open space and just explode somewhere on the edge of this universe, destroying and demolishing and releasing all of that energy it was able to let go today. And simply see it, breathe and notice, is there any shift? What do you notice? Maybe what was a bit heavy now is less heavy. Maybe notice what was charged is not charged now. And one more time, take a moment to say to yourself, that's okay. You still maybe have some charge. You still maybe have some percentage of that heartache. I will come back again and I will take care of you one more time. And let this be your agreement with this particular ache. To be together with you in the intention of conscious healing. Take a few deep breaths. Notice how your heart center feels now, how your body feels now. Maybe there are some tears. Maybe it's already tears of joy that something you managed to let go today. And finally, let's take a moment to give your heart, give your human heart, give your heart chakra, emotional center, right now a little bit more permission to just feel joy. Have one or both hands on top of your chest. And right now, give yourself permission. Allow yourself to have that permission to live with more joy, to actually have that joy available. Make it available for yourself right now. Let your joy be available right now, no matter what happened, no matter who did what, no matter how much time and energy you spend on healing yourself, no matter what. Have it for you, have it for yourself. This deep allowance to feel joy. And if you would see the color of joy, if the joy would now have a color, which color would it be? What is the color of joy right now for you? For me, it's bright, bright lemon yellow color. And let's take a moment to let this vibrant energy, however you see it, begin to enter the heart, come into the heart. Feeling you up. Like if you imagine the cup is filling, and then running even over. Filling yourself up with beautiful, radiant, glowing, magnetizing energy of joy that is your joy. And breathe. Let there be more joy, more radiance, more trust, more faith, more belief. That however deeply at some point you might have been hurt by any circumstances, any events, or any people, you will consciously let it go, beat by beat. And you will consciously replace it with that radiant joy that you feel you deserve right now. When your heart is full, when there is more joy now, you can move, stretch, and gently come out of meditation. I welcome you back. And you're welcome here in the comments to share with me, how did it feel for you? How are you feeling now? How many percent of thank you for the hearts. So sweet. How this experience, landing on you. And I want to share with you that there is nothing more important, that there is nothing more big than actually our choice. And if there's sometimes you still finding yourself resisting somehow to consciously attend or consciously work on your heart, then I encourage you to be brave enough, to be courageous and daring, to really take that opportunity that is in a form of this event or meditations. You can check some of the meditations in Inside Timer that I have. They're most of all on the heart healing. You can take conscious act, conscious choice to heal a bit more every day and let go a bit more every day. And sometimes you might not even need a guidance. Sometimes you can just have your music in the room and you can just let yourself fully go into release mode. You can cry as much as you feel like. You can breathe a lot. You can maybe just yell or scream. However you want to express and release that pain. Because in today's society, it feels like we are not really allowed to show that we are in pain, to show our pain. And that's how it's sometimes actually getting stuck within. But if you lock yourself in the private house, private room, where you are allowed to really go into full mode of releasing, giving yourself fullest permission to move with it, breathe with it, dance with it, cry with it, yell with it, scream with it, and then land back. You will see how that energy gets discharged more and more. And that heaviness that you're mentioning is exactly that way that you can lift yourself by consciously working through releasing and letting go that energy. And the most interesting here that we did today during the session was the image of a magnet. that you, anytime, whenever it just feels you are bubbling up, or you feel like you cannot hold something anymore, express it, and then you can use that kind of tool of having a magnet that will be pulling out that energy from any part of your body, any part of your energy field, so that you can really, really free yourself from that. So these are very beginner's tools, but in my experience, they are extremely powerful when you really have intention to work with pain and around pain. And please, of course, don't forget that it has its own timing. Healing has its own timing. And sometimes we're like, okay, but I'm really done with it. I really wanted to go. Be patient. Take a little bit more time. Give it a little bit more love. And I've never seen anyone healing under like a strict method of do it now. Patience, acceptance, a lot of acceptance every day, a lot of acceptance where you are and how you feel. That acceptance is a doorway. That acceptance is a permission. So I hope that helps. Thank you, Rich, for your sharing. I'm very happy that was helpful. Thank you. I'm happy you're feeling lighter. Let me know if you have any questions or you want to share anything around this, because I feel that as human beings, you know, we don't fully yet kind of got used to the notion that our pain can be seen, and it's okay to have it, and it's okay not to hide it. And actually, it is powerful to, I don't know, spend time, energy, and even money to help ourselves, or get tools, or get people who can help us to remove some of the layers maybe that we can't remove ourselves. So in this modern world that we are living now, there are many things that are not okay, but this is one of the things that are really, really okay. And that's the permission to be human being, and permission to have all this availability of tools to be of help and of service to our healing process and our healing journey.